The New York offense taking over for their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's 3rd and 6. Now Rodgers. They'll set up the screen for Hall. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it, because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
He'll get this up to about the 44.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
26.
Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Wilson's got it complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Rodgers going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. Six nothing our score after one. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. As they've got it as we resume action. Back to the ground with Hall. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And a completion to Wilson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. Now Rodgers. Touchdown Jets. Anthony Schwartz, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. That's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Throwing on first down, O'Connell. A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds Mayer here. It's a big play there for Vegas. 46 yards. Jacobs going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Jacobs again. And this time he will get in. Touchdown Raiders. Carlson on for the PAT. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 22 and a first down. Rodgers now to throw. Dancing to his left. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. To throw is Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. The Jets on the move. Couple of big plays back-to-back. They'll run on first down. Merritt Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
O'Connell working from the gun. Going deep here for Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. O'Connell here on 4th down. Going deep here for Bryant. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. They'll give to Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Here's Rodgers to throw. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Working from the gun, Rodgers. On the out route, he completes it to Hall. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is not going to get in as the big body stop him at the 1. They'll look to run with Hall. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. But with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in, as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, Charles, you look at this offense, they're the #1 seed, a Super Bowl favorite, but it's hard to avoid the topic that this is a rookie quarterback under center making his first ever postseason appearance. Any concern level there?
I would think that we all have some concern.
He's by himself, Keenan Allen. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. It's caught by Bryant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 2.
Tucker. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. The kick by Carlson is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. Looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. All things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
Now, I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Here's Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. They're probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter, and the entire 4th remaining, so stranger things have happened.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Hey, 26.
Rodgers again now. Looking left side of him, he's got a man. That's Hall. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
26.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down.
Well, throw for Pittman is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Able to fight through 1 tackle. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game.
Now 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
70 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Raiders are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
And they'll run again.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Raiders are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead.
It's complete, and he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Now Hall to start the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
Oh. You think it's really updated?
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Bro, come back to the ball. Oh my god, I can't. This nigga doesn't even come back to the ball. This nigga just looks at the ball. Holy shit. Yeah, I lost.
Turn here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
We nerfed it already.
He's running right.
Oh, he nerfed it already. I'm dead.
At the line of scrimmage, just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable.
How do you nerf it, nigga? I just updated my class.
Here's O'Connell looking to throw it.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way
I'm
up.
about to hop on
Not
a
that time.
breakfast.
They'll go for it. O'Connell.
Oh my God, not a dick fucking
The
oh.
other way with the football. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They knew this would be tough.
Melee.
On the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this 4th quarter.
Melee.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. 2 minutes left to play.
Fuck it, what did they come in love? Fuck what did they kill in?
EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
What?
Hey, 88, 88, 88. Cat 300, cat 300. Hey, Mike. Hey, 30.
Throwing is Rodgers. Going right back to Wilson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
Are you playing with a random?
Now, one thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of
crazy.
run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Fighting through.
Yeah.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That's good for a Jet 1st down, a gain of 13.
Despite the score,
No, I was about to buy that H-Train, that H-Train skin just for the PTSD. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Change what that scoreboard is saying.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
I just wanted to get that H-Train skin just for PTSD every time you see me.
They lead big in a major.
I was gonna get it, but that shit is $25 for a skin. It's fucking crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
No points allowed since
I was, but 25 for a skin is crazy.
In this runaway contest.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Nigga, I know. Did you see the firecracker skin though? Boom, da.
Handoff up the middle. Merritt, and he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers eluding the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39. Well, it's
I'm gonna get me some points.
as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Rodgers now on 1st down. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
New car 8 tonight.
Rodgers to throw once more.
Yep, that's on the Browns.
And that one drops to the
Here we go.
ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone was hit a momentary roadblock with that
Oh
incompletion.
my
No
god.
need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense
Oh
back
my
on track.
god.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now it's Rodgers. Finding Ertz here on the
New
out.
car 8
The Jets
tonight.
going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game.
Yeah, let me just kick this field goal
So
for
what you gotta do,
integrity.
you gotta kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
New car 8 tonight.
Hits the reliable target. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will close the game.
That nigga we scammed Aiden for $2 million in a Ferrari. That shit is weak.
Until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out.
That nigga was there for a 6-minute video.
And give him a lot of
I'm learning how to say.
he stood there the entire ball game, but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically.
Oh, this nigga like,
He was ready, and he knocked it through the post.
I'm dead.
19 Tiger.
They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game.
I'm learning how to sleep. Yeah.
And so on.
Ugh.